Welcome back to Tales of Arise.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
It's even prettier with the sound. So, yeah, last time we beat Goaling. Yeah, I'm terrible with the characters' names in this game. Or Boran. Yeah, that was some B name. After rescuing, so we rescued Xion, beat up the water lord, and that ended what I'm jokingly calling season 1. Now the game has a completely new opening, which feels rather off. I more than likely just couldn't just let it play, but it's too melancholic as an opening. It works, like the song itself is fine, it's just, it doesn't work as an opening, particularly with the high energy graphics going on. Like, they're still fighting good, but it's like during the opening cinematic. But some just feels like it's either for a drama, or like works better for a drama, or as an ending song prayer. It's just too slow and melancholic for what's going on. Though we're back to, having said all that, we are apparently back to starting with skips.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate?
Yep, double skips.
Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's stand-ins. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about.
And skip number 3.
Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
So I was curious about the difference between table salt and rock salt. It looks like... No, it's chemical formulas and ACL. Common name for mineral halide, chemical formulas and ACL. Might know the substance as table salt, and actually rock salt is not K2SO4. So rock salt is different. Okay. I guess they just don't know the difference. Why out? Just don't. So let's see. I know first off we have to go chase the... Oh, still can't fast travel! Driving me nuts! Freaking great! So, 3 cycles. First one here.
I think Hoodle senses something.
So, there's an owl.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
What's so scary? Really scary.
Well,
What's wrong? Why are you so afraid? Heard all sorts of strange noises like crackle, roar, splish, splash, howl, whoosh, and boom, bump outside the town. You left the town? Never go wandering outside where it's not safe. You hear me? Easy, Marvel. Kid, probably spotted a zoo. Did you see anything when it made that crackle and roar sound? It's red. Red crackling and roaring. Red? Red. Oh, I get it. He must have seen fire coming out. Fire, of course. So that would mean the slushing and splashing his water, howling sound his wind. That booming sound. Was you, Redwell?
hey!
Why's it gotta be me? Because you're always loud and booming when you're dropping lightning on me when you get mad. This little kid wouldn't know anything about that. You're a boom boom lady. Okay. You two have had quite enough teasing me. There's a dangerous Dougal on loose. You gonna make this scary thing go away, lady? We'll see what we can do. You bet. Don't worry. Us grown-ups will take care of it. You saw it outside the town. You think he was in the Lab 2 marshlands. Whatever it is, it sounds like it's gonna be a thing. Go get him, Barky boy. Is that your nickname for me or something? Master of Nature. Nature manipulating zoo. We don't have to take anyone's orders anymore. We get to decide what to do. We have to remember how to think for ourselves. We must have known how to do that before, so we can do it again. Every time I try to think, my body starts shaking. I think I can do it. It's just too much for me. We don't have to follow orders any longer. There's that in order too. It's too vague. I don't know what to do. Someone could just clearly give me something to do. I could just do it. I keep not doing anything. Someone please give me something to do already. Those scars are deep and going to be there for a while, I imagine. Let's see. Yeah, we should probably do another side quest before we head outside. I insist on doing one of Kisara's aerial arts.
I wonder if something happened.
Hey, you're those liberators. Can I ask you to help me with something? Huh? You sound a lot more lively than most people around. I am. It's all thanks to those boomies.
Well,
You mean those tiny little zoogles? Yep, those are the ones. Every time I see one of them, I can't help but think about how freakishly cute and adorable they are. Sound freakishly annoying. If more people could see them up close, I bet they'd start to feel
Yeah.
better a lot faster. You really think so? I guess they're pretty cute for zoogles, I'll give you that. Okay, why was it focusing on Hoover right then? I know, right? The way they stare at you with those beady eyes, those little things that can chew through anything. I love everything about it. You're crazy. Those things are scary as... Yeah, they never shut up, and they like to throw that dirty stuff at you. Yeah,
huh?
it's all part of their charm. I could look at them forever and never get tired. So I guess what I want to ask is, could you defeat a handful of them outside of town and bring them back here for me? Sure,
Got
you
it.
got it. Sure, no problem. This will help the people here get better faster. It doesn't have to be neuropathy, you just want people to admire them. You can do it, but you know how naughty those boobies can get sometimes, right? It's really for the best this way. Anyway, thanks for helping. Can't wait to see what you guys bring in.
Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No, really. I kind of see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
I hear a voice. Somebody's asking for help.
Oh, hey!
Hey, what's up, dude?
Seriously?
Careful opening wall. Let's roll with it.
Hmm?
What do you mean, what is up?
Well...
I just mean, like, how's your work? Are you making progress? No, I am not.
Well...
Is there a problem? Yes.
Huh?
Is there a specific reason why your work isn't going so well? I don't have any materials. Where did you get the materials before? Yes, not having materials would be a big problem. From the zoogles and the castle. From the Zugals? She's going to show you how low rank soldiers used to be.
Huh?
His forces are all gone. So how are you getting materials these days? I'm not. It's the Zugals.
That's just...
I suppose without any remnants left in the castle to keep you contained, the Zugals just got out on their own. So they got loose and turned into Feral Straits. I'm surprised that they didn't wreck the city on the way out.
Guess.
We're getting back to this guy. If we don't help him out, he's probably just going to stand around not getting anything done. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. And I guess that means we better go out and look for these materials he's looking for. Probably won't solve this problem forever, but at least it'll give him something to do once he has it. You stonecrack. You say you got your materials from the capital Doodles. Are you talking about this stuff by any chance? Yes, that's right.
Yeah!
Oh, that was easy. Problem solved. Are you lucky?
Huh?
Oh?
What? Think? You.
Oh, wow!
He said it that all by...
All right!
Nothing. No need to think this, man. Just make sure you put that stuff to good use. And do a good job, okay? Yes, I will do my best.
I wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
Thanks.
And that gave us... Yes. Like that. This. Like this title. And that one. This. Now that's out of it. Now we have all those. Travel here.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Why do we still have access to that, but we get freaking fast travel? I went the wrong direction.
I think it's safe to rest here now. I think Hoodle senses something.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Grab the strawberries. You guys weren't the ones that were here last time. No, this dude. Thank you. I'm going to return to work. Gathering food now. Sashimi recipe. Of course, I'm now in a fight. Shion, goddess of kindness. Rinwell, item professor. Oh, this was the one based on item book. Faster magical charge, that'll be helpful. Good air damage. AG restored upon enemy defeat. With healing art. Reduced art casting time to combos. Obvious impacts. Aerial landing attack.
Right, here goes!
One's mine.
Freak out of my way.
Going in.
Here goes!
Begin! I can shatter any steel!
That's it.
We can turn the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Why can't they
No
just
time
sit
to hold
still?
back. Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Double Demon Fang!
The falling storm. On guard. That's it.
Be still!
Gone. One more. Lunar Arc.
This could be useful.
I freaking hope I have all the ingredients I need for sashimi.
This is no place to fish, is it?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Fine, since you won't be quiet about it. Mysterious natural wonders born with pig's body and rabbit's ears. Eagles are known to have a taste for the rare, pricey meat. Since we have to deal with those, we'll just make them all. Cream series now. And Atonement Edge. Cream refined. Automon? Oh, right. Isn't it? I think Hanuman's another name for Sun Wukong. Son Goku, if you prefer. Central characters of Hindu epic Ramayana are the devotee of Rama, Sheriff. Okay, not sure what that. Origin unclear. Maybe Sun Wukong's based on him? He's clearly a human-like monkey creature. Popular culture. Apparently, Barack Obama carries around a small figurine of Hanuman. Interesting. Apparently, that's was chosen for the name. The gorilla deity, the Jabari worship in Black Panther. And Kong. Sun Wukong's character is so much like Hanuman that it indicates that he was the muse for this popular character. Okay, so it looks like Sun Wukong is effectively the Buddhist version of Hanuman, the Chinese Buddhist version, I should say. And Hanuman is specifically was it Andy? George Rock. I don't know if I finished looking through. Prelude flashbacks. Pretty long wall. What do you have to say? Emerald series, which we've already surpassed, as well as the Wolf Leather series. Please, please just already have the ingredients for that one.
What should I fix?
Thank goodness. Meet with Kisara.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy. All right, it's done. Apologies for the wait, you guys.
That's a lot of fish you've cut up again, Kisara.
That's because I caught so many earlier. If you're going to eat them, it's best to do it while they're still fresh.
Was it difficult slicing up that many fish?
No, I'm used to it. It's no big deal for me at this point.
I know I probably shouldn't be saying this after all the trouble you went through, but I've never really understood the appeal of sashimi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Law. I didn't realize. I only make it because it's an easy way to deal with big catches when I fish.
You haven't done anything wrong, Kisara. Law, if you don't like the flavor, you're always welcome to add some of my spices to it.
Hey, yeah, that might work. I'll just put some of this here.
What's wrong, Law? I've never seen someone jump up and sprint off that fast.
He ran as soon as he took a bite of that sashimi.
Was he crying because of the taste?
I don't think the sashimi is the problem here, guys.
These Alpin's spices. I have conversations with everyone. You'll start with
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
I've been thinking about what we discussed earlier. His reasons might not have been pure, but in the end, Dohalim still made Elda Menencia a place where Danans and Renans can coexist. I thought everyone would welcome that change, with open arms. I took pride in what we had without putting in the work to truly solidify it. After so much failure, do you think I even have the right to pursue my ideals?
It doesn't matter what I think. You've already found your answer, haven't you?
I know what I want to say, but I can't help but wonder if I'm being selfish.
Everybody makes mistakes in life, Kisara. Everybody. It's what you do afterwards that matters. But you already knew that, right?
Yeah. I won't look away from the world any longer. I'll do my best to confront reality, so that we don't lose anyone else, ever again. More to the point, Dohalim needs someone who can push him forward. I think we both get lost in our sorrow too easily when we focus on the past.
If we see that happening, we'll set him straight. Don't worry. We'll look out for both of you. I have to say, though, if you turned out this well modeling yourself after Miguel, he really must have been a great man.
What, you didn't believe me before? I'm pretty sure I've been going on about him since I joined up. If you need more convincing, I've got plenty more stories about him.
Maybe another time.
Don't worry. Once I finish folding these clothes, I'll go to sleep.
Increase normal attack limit. Allows you to unleash one more normal attack during a combo. Oh, that's helpful too. Increase counterattack damage. Strengthen counter edge. Definitely learning this.
Before we...
Arts. Sara. Havoc Burst.
We go. Do you guys have everything?
Alright, now that we have that.
Was that a tremor just now?
An opponent like this should be easy.
One more! Nothing gets by me!
Try this! Explosive ring!
Is it high? Dispatch it out again!
This one's no armor! Stop me! Remind me to stay on your good side.
Impressive, Johaleen.
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Or so they say.
People can say that?
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
To action!
So, fire and earth astral energy, huh?
A perfect combination.
Let's see. Ah. Put her up there. This way. That thing. Oh boy.
Think we can take that one?
Well, if you're up for being the decoy.
No thanks. Let's turn back.
Wait, you're the takeover, Sara. Couldn't you be the decoy?
It'll take more than this. I need to break my shield.
Dependable for last.
It's a duel of the arts!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Oh, there's two of them. Level 42?
I never miss! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
The fluidity of your movement.
Get behind me!
It's weakened!
This ends now!
One more!
Everlasting dark.
Flaming meteor!
There's three of them now?
This one's mine!
Don't mind if I do!
Megasonic Thrust! Dragon Force!
Going in! One more!
Take this! Sonic Thrust! Demon Fang!
Elusive deity. I'll face you.
Rising Wyvern!
Here. Let me help.
Mirage! Dragon Force!
Negative gain!
Five.
By the power of water!
You get up.
Here, let me help. Hurricane! Hurricane
Rising Phoenix!
Going in! Annihilation! Here goes!
Double Demon Fang!
This one's mine! That's it! Here I go! Thanks, Shion.
I wish I had a way to tell my allies to focus on the other dudes.
Negative gate.
Going in! Lunar Arc! Going in! Hurricane Strike! Havoc Thrust! Look sharp! This one's mine! One more! Going in! Soaring blast! This one's mine! That's it! Eternal devastation! Lunar Arc! Going in! Flaming meteor! Lunar Arc! Look sharp! That's it! Look sharp! Hurricane Strike! This one's mine! That's it! Going in! Radiant Regenerate! Sorry, I didn't want to put you out.
What are friends for? We can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Don't mind if I do.
Going in! Going in! Hurricane Annihilation! Look sharp!
It's just faster just focusing on the primary one. Everyone else is, and I don't know of any way to take them all.
Flaming meteor! Havoc Thrust! Going in!
Being interrupted.
Going in! Take this! Not on my watch! Look sharp! I never miss! Dragon Form! The healing art! Burst it! Look sharp! Hurricane Strike! Going in! You're mine! Glacial Spear! Thank you for that.
Just glad to be here.
Let's get back in the healing art! On guard! Their arts were interrupted!
Take this! It's over! Dance on the way!
Hold on to your art. Here I come.
This one, no! Don't leave me all alone here!
Regenerate!
Going in!
From beyond! It won't escape me! Another incantation ruined!
Not in your dreams. I'm all stuffed up.
The enemy's on the road! We've got him where we want him! It's time to end this battle!
No further.
I'll bring you back from death to this.
Falling storm! This one! On guard!
My pride is my downfall.
Flaming meteor!
I couldn't make it in time.
Instant. I'll bring you back from
As
death
long
to
as
this.
my healers are still
I
alive.
can't feel before I hold on to your art.
Here, let me help! On guard!
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Time to shine!
Everlasting jump!
Big wing! On your look sharp!
Not in your dreams.
Here, let me help!
Rising Viper!
Lunar corruption.
Look sharp!
Dragon Form!
Resonate with the earth! Not like this!
You'll pay for that! Severing Wind! Mirage! Shockwave Thunder!
Items.
Kim! Can you take it?
Ready to go.
Reflect on thy sins. They
Glacial
smite with
Spear!
your
Here's
delay.
evil!
Freeze Lancer.
Execution!
This is why I hate having to.
Lunar corruption.
Negative gate! Resonate with the earth!
On guard!
Stalagmite!
Spirit flame.
Use its weak point to take it down.
All together, everyone! Here, where are you going?
Stay away from my friend!
Really?
From Death's Abyss.
My bottle.
No rest for the wicked.
Resuscitation!
Elucidity! Getting
I dislike having healing on a non-item based healing on a shared like I don't like the CP system. Because it's not just healing, it's supported well, it's shared between all characters. It's one more thing I have to worry about. If it was a...
This is mine. In an instant! Impact! We work well together. Like a finely timed waltz.
If it was just straight up items the whole time, I wouldn't mind
You
nearly
sure
as
you
much
still
as
want
I
to press
mind.
forward? If something happened to you,
It is one more thing I have to keep track of. So like, there's the healing spells that take from it. There's the field actions that take from it, and it seems like the field actions are proportional to the total amount instead of like. It's like in. Comparing it to SP and Persona, spells in Persona have there's spells and there's physical arts. The spells in Persona have a set cost. I think almost always. And the physical attacks that aren't your normal attacks have a HP cost, but is proportional to the amount of HP you have at any given time. So as you get more HP, it technically costs more, but it's not affecting you as much in the long run. It seems like the CP cost for field actions has been going up as the game progresses, so I think that the CP is that CP usage in particular is proportional. But like, it's so this wasn't even a thing in Berseria. It was just like
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
it just was. But
Time for a short break.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Just very annoying system.
I'll take
Just
watch
another
tonight.
annoying system
It's okay.
on top of a mess on a system.
Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
Are there not any boomies here, or it doesn't matter which boomies I defeat as long as I defeat?
Out of my way! I'm going to fear it. I can carve through armor. Please let go. I can handle it. Bet that shell's hiding something big. I'm ready.
Frozen?
Hammer.
Demon Fang!
Going in. Back in their defense.
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Everyone okay?
Well, looky here.
This is not better not be another. Okay, she actually had the SP. I think it might be a while before we can do an SP on most of these characters at this point.
We should be able to cook here.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Yeah. If only I were a cat.
I mean, you take landing better than characters in other games.
The spray from this waterfall feels so good.
A lot better.
Seriously.
If it comes
Makes
to
the
that.
sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you two, or else you'll catch a cold.
Coming through!
This one's mine! Shattering pieces! Attack time! That's it! Look sharp! Plenty left! Blazing meteor!
Got fire!
I'm going. Let him march on him. Leave the enemy arms to me.
No place here! No armor stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
I'm gone! Sword Rain Alpha!
This one is mine!
Now you see what I can do!
Take this!
Going in! Do it! Punch it, shield! Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Nolan really sounds like,
Going in! Do it!
like I know it's not him, but I'm double check.
Prepare to crumble!
But Nolan can really sound like Robbie David sometimes.
You were practically a blur. Together with your marksmanship, we make quite the team.
Ooh, I hear boomies, I think. Where are they though?
Yeah!
Gotta break through!
Look sharp!
No further! Here I come!
One more!
Lunar corruption. Not on my watch.
Look sharp!
Negative
I'm gone!
It's almost too strong.
Split it open! I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about letting off?
Bathed in blood.
Going in! Rending
Hold
you
on to your art.
Bloody hell.
Here I come.
Resonate with the
This
earth.
one's mine!
Stalagmite. I'm ready.
This one's mine! This one's mine!
That time at least it died. Like the first
Prepare to crumble!
Over so soon? All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Out of my way!
Well, technically, I think we're only not on.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Going in!
They may look cute and stuff, but their fit never fit.
Look sharp!
Blind fury!
Like if they just
Frozen.
Hammer!
Searing flame. Reload. Well, looky here.
Now to find 2 more boots.
There it is.
There's some more.
That's our target.
No choice.
Going in!
I'm sure they won't mind if we bring in 6 instead.
I'm gone! Luna?
Be careful,
I don't feel so good.
Fall back.
Forgive me, darling.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Get behind me! Look sharp!
Glacial spear.
Oh, cool.
This one's mine!
All yours, Kisara.
Hello, car keys.
Looks like we got them all.
Possibly. Not. Is that any better? I turned up the gain on my mic. Of course, I also set up some. Those around. Okay. I completed the side quest, so I think I just need to go turn them in. There is. What is the button? That's the button. Yep, report back to client. Now. This and fast travel there. Is this still good for audio?
We finally made it.
Yeah. I liked Kisara's design before I even met her, and then actually met her and was like, oh yeah, solidly my favorite character. As far as Tales of Arise as a whole, on the whole, I'm enjoying the game, but I do have some issues with it, and this seems to be a issue. my experience is this seems to be an issue with, okay. Yeah. I'm audible in the mix. Is the game too loud? So I can turn that down if that maybe helps. What I was saying is Tales of... I've been having... I do have some complaints about Tales of Arise, though it seems to be a larger Tales issue instead of just specifically Arise. And that's with combat in particular, there's like a lot of systems going on that are hard to keep track of altogether. Like I was running into big issues with CP in the last fight. Of course, I'm also like, I was 7-ish levels below an opponent, but like had ran out of CP, didn't notice, and then had to, until I lost both my healers, had to burn a few life bottles on them and a gold jelly. I was slightly quieter or slightly louder, it'd be fine. Okay, I'm going to turn down the game a little bit more. Yeah, the game's enjoyable enough, but they just seem to like piling on a few too many systems at once that it can get kind of overwhelming. And I had this issue with Tales of Berseria as well. Oh, another frustration I had was specifically with how they built Kisara, where I finally got one of her aerial arts, which she only has 6 apparently, and she just, it didn't feel quite as fun with her, like, as opposed to Alvin, who gets all of his air, like, just naturally gets aerial and ground arts. I haven't touched Rinwell, and I think I'd suck as her. For that matter, I haven't touched anyone other than Shion, Kisara, and Alphen. But yeah, all in all, I'd say I'm enjoying it though.
Yeah.
What great, we brought some back with us. Great, let me see.
No.
Oh, there they are. Such cute little freaks you are. I still don't get it.
You did it!
I don't either, Law. Those things are... Their cries are freaking annoying. Thanks a million. With these guys, I can draw pictures of boomies and make stuffed animals that look like them. Once these things take off, I'm going to be super famous and popular. Someone's got it all figured out. Sounds like this place is in good hands.
Really?
You really think so? Thanks for all your help. I'm gonna make Boomies the mascot of this entire city. Just you wait.
Yeah.
Poor Poodle. No problem. I'll be in the first. I'll be first in line to buy one of your stuffed animals once they're ready. Ooh, and another recipe.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
He's feeling threatened by a rival.
But why are you attacking Law? Law just as put out by it as you are, Hoodle. It's Rinwell that the one that's all on board. Yeah. Though I think with Kisara, they're lenient enough that with Kisara, with blocking, or like the counter strikes, they seem to let you get away with it if you have the block up in time. Which, one of my preferred fighting styles is usually just being up in the face, so Kisara kind of helps a lot with that, with her defense abilities and guarding. It's like, oh, that would be fun. So one of my favorite, I was just thinking, one of my favorite classes or weapon types in Monster Hunter is the Gun Lancer, which is a very tanky. Where am I going? Where do I want to go? This way? No. It's big shield, so it gets it can be very tanky. Ah, that's where I want to go. So like in World in particular, it was fun just kind of getting up in the monster's face and poking it in the.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Poking it with the lance. Alright. Now, seems to be here. Let me try and find out while I'm talking. See how well I can multitask. Just had the thought of it'd be hilarious making a new character, just making it Kisara for or making here we go. Don't. They're going to say the line, and I'm going to be so annoyed because I can't do anything about it.
Maybe something's going on.
There
in
it
the
is.
forest.
Ah. Yeah, they are fairly similar playstyles. Not so much in Monster Hunter Rise. Is it really Rise? It is Rise. Where at least maybe slightly more similar to the Charge Blade, but very similar. Yes and no. So the Charge Blade does have a shield, and the weapon is more of a mace. But the Gun Lance and the Lance are the only two where you can put the shield up and hold it in place, and it'll actually protect you from damage will take from your stamina before your like most weapons with shields want you to perfect guard and take sharpness out of your weapon when you shield, but the lance and gun lance rely on the stamina, and so as long as you have stamina you'll be fine and you're okay not point guarding. What I was about to say is Rise actually allows for a very mobile playstyle for the Gun Lancer. So like when I was playing, particularly with the DLC, I was zipping around the field instead of staying in place and taking hits. Did you get rid of that scary thing?
Yeah.
We sure did. There's nothing for you to be afraid of now. Really? It didn't hurt you, did it? Oh, it hurt me a lot. No, I'm fine because I'm big, strong, grown-up. Thanks, lady. You're so kind. I love you. Aw, this kid's not hiding his feelings for you, Ridwell. Now, try not to wander out of town on your own from now on, okay? Okay, See you later, Boom Boom Lady.
Seriously?
Haha. So he still thinks I'm loud and booming. I guess I'm okay with it. Go get him, Barky Boy.
Hey!
What are you talking about? I already did. Gridwell, Lightning Princess. And not Thunder Princess? Whatever. Increased anti-dragon damage. She does anti-dragon damage? Oh, this gives her anti-dragon damage. What? Okay. Let's see where. Oh yeah, I have a wasted of battle. Renee Flash. Check that. And this. Still need to do that, but I can't do it until I can fast travel again. Artifact plate. It's elemental attack. Makes it harder for enemies to disrupt arts that are being cast. That, I feel like that's probably important. What else? Reduced awakening requirements. Easier awakening over limit. Increased boost strike damage. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one next, because your boost strike is one of the ones I use the most. I think I still have one more. There we go. I can report this one. Or I should be able to, at least. It's on this continent. I wonder. Yeah, we'll fast travel there, because I think it'll actually be a little quicker.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Huh? I could have sworn I gotten the one here. Do more show up after, during the second half? Gold chunks. I hope those sell well. Not around here. Ah.
I won't forgive you!
Reflect shot!
They run you! You gotta jump for cover, okay?
Take this far enough!
Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. These are ones that need that particular boost strike for.
Let's refrain from losing.
Do I need... where do I need to go to?
Ho, ho, ho!
Yes, I know you're up there.
Ho, ho, ho!
I don't think so. Maybe this way? Because I don't think I can get... Oh, can I?
Yeah.
Oh.
If only I were a cat.
Ray. So I can make it over to him. I just have to be careful. At least this game does not have fault.
Ho, ho, ho! Ho, 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 ho!
Right there.
Ho, ho, ho!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Could you please refrain from saying that again until I can actually go to the forest?
I think it's safe to rest here now.
Okay.
How are things going with them 8 zooples?
Okay.
We cleared them all out. Your fish are safe for the time being. Huh? Oh, yeah. That's good. Means we won't go hungry now, either.
Yes.
Really do love to fish, though. Nothing beats going out and casting your trusty rod.
What?
Oh, actually, we use nets to fish here. Way easier that way.
Really?
You what?
Hmm.
You prefer to fish in bulk, whereas you enjoy the thrill of a one-on-one battle. It's simply a difference in philosophy. If you ever need a fishing partner, I, for one, am always happy to accompany you.
Dohalim.
Oh, things are heating up over here. Looks like you caught yourself the real keeper yourself, friend. Anyway, thanks for all your help with them 8 zoogles. Now we can fish in peace again.
Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll trust your judgment, Kisara.
Still no sign of the pilot? Or the captain? Is it true you guys took down Volron? That's amazing. We don't have to live in hiding any longer. That being said, it looks like you guys have a nice place here. Yeah, today's cache looks nice and fatty. I'd love to share food with folks out in Pelagion one of these days. I bet they enjoy it after what Volron probably fed them. Alright, let's go after the food thief. Things appear to be working, I guess.
Really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
No.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
Okay, that should be right through this door.
Very well.
Alright, you're clear. You can leave.
Well,
Huh? Somehow I'm both surprised and not surprised to see them here.
Hey,
So you guys are hoarding all the
Pardon
rations.
me.
What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? I'll only say it one more time. Get back to your position. What is this guy's deal? Any slaves who disobey orders must be put to death. So says Lord Volron.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. They must think we're just damage from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull-Run soldiers. Watch yourself. Look sharp.
Bloody
With the earth. Flaming meteor. On guard.
everlasting
Flaming meteor.
negative gate.
This one's mine. One more.
The enemy will punch too.
We'll soon see about that.
Do it. Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
But wasn't Danon stockpiling the rations. It was some of Lauren's soldiers hiding out in his castle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out about it.
Hey,
What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you trying to get vengeance for Voron? What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. Are you men aware that Lord Voron is no longer around?
You don't say.
These soldiers seem to think only of the orders that were given to them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise, just like the Danons here. Looking back on it, I did feel like those soldiers we fought here before were mindless. That's true, then they haven't been hiding out here. They've been going about their business as usual? I guess so. Everyone here was Volran's slave, both Danons and Renans alike. It's the kind of realm he was running. It's how he was talking, too. It was like, no one but me is worth anything.
well,
But that doesn't explain why all the heck didn't break loose with these guys once Volron was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Volron vanished. It's entirely possible these things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. But the fact that they haven't, to any degree, has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though it were business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't just let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't know if they're going to come quietly. Listen to me carefully. I am Lord Dohalim Il Karas. I have an order for you. Lord Dohalim? But sir, we serve...
Well,
Lord Volron has left this realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with Renan law, you all must pledge your allegiance to me.
how?
So, you expect us to serve you now, my lord? If you respect the Renan rule of law, then yes, that is precisely correct. Of course, we shall follow your orders, Lord Dolly.
oh, wow.
Holy crap, I can't believe that worked.
So then,
This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into the barracks, then speak with Gainey once more.
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
This is Central Entrance Plaza, first floor. Yeah. Well, it might still be the wrong. No, okay.
I sure wish we could go on vacation.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt for us to unwind a little for once.
Not like we've got the gall to spare for it, though.
Thistleum seems like a nice place to vacation for a little while. I missed what that notification was.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die. Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Shield. Increased aggro while guarding. Makes it easier to attract enemy attention while guarding. Oh, interesting. That should be helpful.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think
Check
about
to
it,
see if there's any more.
thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's why I want to do everything I can to help these people.
Right. Chest. Orange gel. Is this going to be an indication? Yes.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
There was a... Oh, the end. Okay. It's like, I saw something on the map where I fast traveled here.
Looks like we get
Oh,
to sleep with a roof over our
there's an
heads.
entrance out. If it's the end, that makes sense. I was told to wait here, so here I am, waiting. I'm scared. I don't know what to do with all this freedom I have now. I've been asked to take a break, but when I think about it, when I think they may need to call me back, I can't relax. I work as a blacksmith. Yeah, that's it. Is there something I can make for you? You need some metalworking done? What would you like me to make? I'm not sure. Penetration plus 80%, resistance minus 80%. Wow! I'm going to make that because that sounds... Earth damage, increase aggro... No, probably don't want the aggro. Oh, that'd be interesting if the resistance... Huh. Physical damage. So stun like wild, but get easily stunned yourself. That seems fine. Yeah. Ooh. That's what you definitely don't want the one with aggro on it. But yeah, on someone like so yeah, Kasara's definitely not getting it, but I think Doline or Shion might love the thing because they don't want to get hit anyway. But I think they have the highest penetration. 481, 494, 499, 74, 539, 525. That's who wants it. Actually, I'm surprised that Slara is, what, third highest? Yeah, and I don't think he wants to get hit either. But yeah, I could have made one of two, and the other one had aggro on it. I'm like, there is no way I'm putting aggro on something that you don't want to get hit while wearing. I suppose this means I'd actually have to... What? 970 penetration. Does he do water damage? Earth, light, winds, light. G boost. Oh, I probably do want to give him
If you don't
the
mind.
enhanced success rate impact. Yeah, well, I definitely want the boost gauge bonus. Because I think I mentioned this earlier, I use him a lot. Use his boost gauge a lot, or boost strike. That's it. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give him that to offset the resistance reduction a little bit. That. Oh, okay. So the minus 80 is after the plus 120. So not nearly as much as I would have hoped. Alright, fine. Is 0 spirit proficiency? Yay. Light wind, water strike, counter strike. I need to work on that. Wow! I wonder if she has all the proficiency she will ever need. I think it also helps at the moment he's not in the main party. Let's see what else I can craft. Attack, elemental attack, penetration, resistance. Heal 5% HP on move. Wind damage, EG recovery. Huh. Swift ring, move, speed, plus 50% move speed of battle. Decreases damage taken from all elemental attacks by 20%. Light damage, smackdown, elemental defense. Process resistance, fire damage, max HP damage. Increases damage by 15% when at max HP. Increased aggro. Yeah, we'll craft this for... comeback rate. And then give this to Kasara. Yeah. Yep. Do I need to heal at the moment? Not really. Saw off all that. Oh, almost double the current money. Buy. Oh, I can buy pineapple gel now. Yeah. We'll start with 2. Right. The emerald. What? Huh? Oh. That's over. forceful slapper and thought for a second there it was some sort of weapon. This doesn't look good. Hey, what the crap happened to him? He is no longer with us. He always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still. So close to finally living like a normal human being, too.
No way!
Dang. Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area over there. Got it. I'll break the news to her.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Yeah, they just kind of said over there, and it's not actually very specific. Of course, there's not many places to go in this game.
It's alright.
At least in the Sims. Excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your son. He's...
Yes.
It's okay, I know. You do? Then what are you doing? I have work that must be done today, since my son can no longer work. It's like this here, too, huh?
Alright.
Forget about work, or better yet, think of tending to your son as your task for today. Very well, I'll get to work.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
This is a very depressing city. This elevator goes to low levels. Please don't listen. This way should lead us out of the city.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
Yes.
Then I'll get started. Bring me some pie.
What?
Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right. That's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? I'm sorry. Have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we have on Dano? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dano? Maybe because they don't have spaceships at the moment? We believe that in doing so, the deceased's spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is a part of everyday living for us Stanleys. You really think we're going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. When the Renas still ruled over us, we didn't even know it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Rinwell, don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the Renans did to us. Tell me, Alpha, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them, and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that, you have the gall to try and make us live like you, too. If you hate it here so much, then why don't you just turn them all hollow? That's enough! No more. Venegas could strike at any time, and here we are fighting among ourselves. We are all aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor, but if we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve, to bring an end to this whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with other people's dark history in earnest.
I'm afraid not.
Burnwell, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply. Words,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did, Doreen. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. I knew you were only thinking about what was best for her son.
Rinwell.
Rinwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap.
Huh?
Sure. I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too, then, please?
Whew.
You two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we were able to patch things up. We've lost enough good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Danon way. Yes. Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't bend. It's the least we could do for you as a small. Well, because of all of you, my son is at peace.
Right.
Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive, sure.
It made them stop fighting with each other, right? However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Wow, way to ruin that moment. I feel like that would have been a scene better voice acted, but okay.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, It's the Resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
Oh, the rest of the game. Okay. Guess we can cook while we're at it.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Agreed. We'll start looking for a way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
I'll finally be able to fast travel. Okay. Thanks for all your hard work. You're free to rest here, if you like.
What?
What's that noise?
Helpin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
Huh?
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but our own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsef too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelagian.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renin top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Heros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and going in a separate direction.
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Hooray, more skits.
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelagian seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
What do you have to say? When that thing dropped out of Lenegis, the sound. My oh my, I thought the mountains were collapsing. You trying to find a way out to the other realms? Can't say I've heard about anything. If we knew about anything like that, we wouldn't have had to hunker down in Thistle. So this is why the captain vanished on us. trying to get to the other realms without a sturdy boat, there isn't much you can... Wait, I take that back. I remember one of the elders who recently started talking a little mentioned something. Apparently, back in the day, there used to be a way to get through the Foreland Mountains, but not anymore. What could it have been?
Where are these Foreland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Is that the path that leads to the mountains? Was it outside of... Doelim's country?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Oh, right. I don't think I found the...
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I don't think I found the owl in this area. This way. Been back there before? Maybe I have?
Oh. You know, don't you think we're running a little low on food?
I guess we are. Looks like there's a place to fish over there.
Oh, what do you know? I'll go catch us some dinner.
You could have just said you wanted to fish.
You all know how much you love it. Peace out. It is over here.
Discourteous, some of you.
Beyond the walls.
In a bind? This one's mine.
Your reflexes will not serve you well here. Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Look sharp.
Bloody howling! Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and I'm ready to meet. Shion, go for it. Prepare to crumble. Think we overdid it? No, that's mine.
An admirable display of force.
An admiral? I can't even swim.
Never mind.
A freezing storm. Flaming meteor. Ice tornado.
It's time.
I'll tear you apart. I'll finish you here and now. Hurricane blast. This one's mine. One more. Glacial spear. Here, there. Going in. Elusive flaming meteor. Do it. Do Halim.
All yours, Kisara.
I suppose swords have their uses.
The size was a bit much, though. How long has it been since I last went this hungry?
Yeah, if only I were a cat.
I hear you. But Poodle has disappeared, so you must be up. So her counters are the shield arts, which I have set to the secondary. So yeah, so her counters are under shield strikes, the ones that say stronger if activated while guarded. So if she's guarding and gets hit, and then you perform the art, that's her counter arms. I just have them all set to the L1 because I figure if I'm already going to be pressing L or sorry, I have them all set to L2. Because I figure if I'm going to be pressing R2, I might as well press L2 to hit the art. So I have all of her power strikes set to her base.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
So long answer short, yes, she does.
It's on! Look sharp! They smite with blackened blade!
Lunar corruption!
Eat this!
These ones can run rings around us.
Make an escape!
Oh, that counter? Or she's supposed to? Because I noticed that too. The counter edge. I'm pretty sure I have unlocked her counter edge, because that had confused me as well. Where is it? Oh, this is shield. Yeah, here it is. Counter edge upon enemy defeat. Allows you to trigger counter edge by pressing R1 upon defeating an enemy. I just maybe just missing the timing. But this is what you're asking about.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
I may just not think about it enough. Like I said, this game has a little, like, combat seems to have a little much for me. Like, I've gotten used to the boost strikes and boost breaks.
Look sharp! Resonate with the earth! Look sharp! Your form is captivating.
Maybe I'm just at the end of my combo and can't do it? That doesn't make sense. That time I was definitely pressing R1 after it died, and she didn't do the counter edge.
Any chance we could make the next time a little bit warmer?
Does it look like it comes with a thermostat?
Maybe. I know I messed around with the timing, so yeah, the input queuing time I turned down.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
Oh, right. I got sidetracked looking for the owl, and now I need to make it to the last map exit. I only played it in the arena, so I don't remember Alpha's aerial mobility and play matches too much. Yeah, those are kind of fun. North way? I just like Kisara enough that I want to spend the time to learn her how to fight with her. Ah, there.
Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
Oh, glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free.
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
These enemies are sweet!
No complaint here.
I shall ensure you survive this.
Amazing. This way is not blood. Rending you bloody.
They're kind of just trapped over here.
Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it?
No, there it went.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes!
Oh, yeah, no, I couldn't even handle normal difficulty early game, so I'm on story difficulty.
All yours, Kisara.
What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure, filled with memories.
Yes, I'm getting stronger!
Care to put that claim to the test?
I'd love to, but I got this thing.
Well, and he's one of the two people with like the heaviest weapons. That being said, the game does give you a very good reason not to sell off your weapons, but no reason to not sell off your armor. Because the weapons you wind up upgrading as you go, whereas the armor you just have to sell it as soon as you get the next set.
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Danon master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Danon master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Danon techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then.
Well, then let's see where this tunnel goes.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
Like, I like the skits, but these games, because I noticed it in Visceria too, just throw them so much at you. So many of them at you.
Can't get out of this! Can you take it? I can feel you where you stand. Do it! Don't believe! All yours, Kisara. Do it! Magnificent job.
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Too slow!
Going in. Begin. I'll grind you into
Yeah, she performs it just fine after doing the boost strikes.
And I'll stop your life!
Wanna be the one to block next time?
Huh? Nah, not really my thing.
I laughed the first time I heard Law, or I saw that and I heard Law say, "I'll end your life."
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegus as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renans had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
What? Things. Yeah, like I said, I don't mind the skits themselves. It's just the vast number of them. Granted, Berseria and Arise are the only two Tales of games I've actually played.
Get lost!
Take this! I'm on stalagmite! On your
I think part of my problem, particularly for Arise with the skits, is that they just, like, every time something happens, they throw like 2 or 3 of them at you at once.
Look sharp.
Oh, because I was expecting to be straight there.
Wow. Look what I just found.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it
Well, since that's a dead end.
hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. Can't get out of this. Now I'm in the groove.
Look sharp. This one's mine.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
This one's mine.
So much for sitting this fight out. All yours, Kisara.
We did it.
Magnificently done.
Hitting pile driver.
Look sharp.
Who wants to die next?
I'm ready.
Onward and upward.
Out of our way.
Look sharp.
Hurricane strike. This one's mine.
Going in.
Eagle ray.
I'm gone. Right here. I got it.
Your wings won't save you from me. Do it.
All yours, Kisara.
We did it.
Magnificently done.
This one's mine.
Disperse.
This one's mine.
The enemy wields arms too.
You'll soon see about that.
Elusive deity.
I'm gone.
Hitting pile driver. Now
This one's mine. Flaming meteor. Shion.
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble. Too slow. Look sharp. Going in. By the power of I'm gone.
Take this.
Hurricane strike.
Stand from the
Look
way.
sharp.
Havoc through.
Raising you apart.
That's it.
Lunar
Go
corruption.
there. All those. I knew we could count on you.
As we all count on your courage.
Aw, shucks. You're welcome.
Thank goodness we won.
Transcendent Pebble. Stone supposedly lets one commune with the divine while praying. its veracity is up for debate, it does have instill a calming effect. Ooh, SP accumulated. Damage AG restores from crits. Increase your over limit, flaming edge burst, near death, vacuum blades. Hidden art consists of a stream of 1-2 slashes that lead to into a final swing. Moss. Yeah, we'll go with this. Pepper, pineapple gel, rat pig.
I wonder if we can use this. I see supplies and other signs people were living here. Even Zoogle cages.
Definitely looks like this is where the remnants of Volron's forces hold themselves up. Yeah.
They were hiding in a place like this all along.
Okay.
Get lost!
Green baby blood.
Going in!
Benediction light.
Gorgeous.
Lunar on! On guard! Flaming meteor!
So, speaking of Berseria versus this game, I must say they really show off Erica Lindbeck's range. Because you, maybe not necessarily vocal range, but like acting range. Because you've got, on one hand, you've got Shion, who's a complete tsundere. And then on the other, you have Magilu, who's just
You were practically
like
a blur.
one of the
Together with your marksmanship, we make
most
quite the team.
outgoing characters in that cast. Like, she's constantly teasing people. Sapphire one.
And thus our strength yet grows.
Constantly. Yeah, no, they're just opposite ends of the spectrum, but they're the same voice actress. Did I not pin something new for Kisara? Yeah, she did. What? Why? Oh, that's why I wanted to go into that. I got new equipment. That was what it was. I don't think I have anything new for anyone else yet. I have some stuff to sell for him. But I think some of that stuff I can't actually sell. Otherwise I would have done it already.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Can't get out of this!
Eat that!
Cool, got 3 of them.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around. Hurricane strike! I'm just getting started by the power of meteor! Alpha!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Now,
Didn't even
Alright.
break a sweat.
No backing down! You wanna play? Come at me! Falling storm! Do it! Law, I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your run! And
done. Let's keep up the pace. This one's mine. You're on a roll now. Do it.
Frozen.
Hammer.
Green bathed in blood.
Radiant
Rending you apart. Bloody holiday!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
Okay, yep. Like, having to use CP for that just annoys me. Buff Bangle, a bracelet that boosts all wearer stats each time they defeat an enemy, making anyone who puts it on feel tough and unstoppable.
This might be
in
some
combat.
decent equipment.
What was that I just... Oh, this. That boost on enemy defeat. Yeah, sure.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegus?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renaissance, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegus may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cislodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral energy.
Rinwell. Are you worried about Shion?
Of course I am. But I don't know how to talk to her about it.
You and me both.
Come to think of it, what happened to
Hooray,
those
more
four lights
stats.
that fell from Lenegus along with the wedge?
All four of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelagian.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renans.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I
That
know
thought
that we're in
had
the
occurred
dark
to me.
about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Light shut down. I kind of just assumed that all the light we'd been seeing had been leaving. Damn out. North Highgate. Shiny Hexbreaker. Awakening will be interesting. Have we seen what it makes yet? Albeit, if not, it'll definitely be interesting to see what accessory that can make.
I shall ensure you survive this. I'm ready.
Frozen?
Hammer!
Do it. Got flyers.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life. And done.
Let's keep up the pace.
Begin.
Going in.
Rocket show.
Flaming meteor.
I'll face you. Blow away.
Going in.
On your way.
Going in.
I'm on. I'll run you through. Rending you apart.
No complaints from me.
Went that way. The speed yeah. Next. Excuse me. Do you want healing arts or reduced art casting time? We'll start with it in here too. Gloomy. Oh, got everyone in the party.
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Should have messed with me.
Flaming meteor.
Swallow that. Air pressure.
Going in. Going in. Who's next?
I thought you more defensively minded.
Defense via threat elimination.
So the best defense is a good offense.
On guard.
Glacial spear.
Going in. Flaming meteor.
I'll finish you here and now.
Any injuries?
Ooh. Stat boost. Items. Consumables. Red saffron is elemental defense. Goes to Thar because she eats all the defense. Omega Elixir. Ultimate medicine that fully restores all allies' HP as well as heals KO and physical ailments. Oh! Omega indeed. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. Yeah.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak.
Law.
Yeah, we're getting close.
I'll do my best. Going in. This one's mine. Soaring blast. Lunar arc.
Glacial spear.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you and Freely.
This one is mine.
I'm all stopped up.
Lunar arc. This one's mine. Flaming meteor. This one's mine. Hurricane vortex. Having eat this.
Glacial
I'm
spear.
gone. One more. I'll finish you here. This one's mine. Plenty left.
This calls for a celebratory drink.
The other two seem to have died or been killed at the same time. Cancel. On one hand, I wish you could carry more. On the other hand, at least they let you leave the stuff there if you can't carry it.
That's far enough! You wanna play? Come at me! This one's mine! Elusive Lightning Meteor! Rotating pile driver! It's in the sky! There you are!
Man, that was a fast charge.
Do it! One outfit!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Surprise! A freezing storm! Watch this! Atomic
Ice tornado!
These guys take the wrong fight.
No complaints here. The more the merrier.
Just don't go getting any rash ideas.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Where are you going?
I'll finish you here and now! One more! Hurricane Strike! On guard! Ha! One more! Look sharp! Lunar Arc! On guard! Negative gate!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Falling storm! Watch this! On guard! I can't hear that! Do it!
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
I guess they could have also made it so that depending on what difficulty you're playing at, you had a
Seriously?
different
Is this a joke? Like moths to the flame.
I mean, clearly they're expecting you to go through more of these. But
This one's mine! Eagle Assault! Lightning Meteor! Lunar Arc!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot!
I guess my problem is it feels like
I'm as regular.
the amount you can carry versus the amount they give you
Do it!
is like they give you way. Again, this is probably largely due to the
I suppose swords have their uses.
The size was a bit much, though.
sorry, got distracted by text. I guess for the reason it's bothering me is just because of the difference in how many you get versus how many you can hold. So like,
My word, this must be
you
the work of
could
Providence.
hold maybe like
It
15 of
means
them.
destiny.
But like again, some of it's because I'm on story mode, which almost in some ways feels more insulting than calling it easy mode. But regardless, because of that, I don't use them nearly as much. So yeah. So yeah, I guess one solution would be to change how many you could carry depending on the difficulty. There's that too. Yeah, I've been doing that some where I'd like if I had easy access to a merchant or something, I'd run back, sell enough that I could pick up the item, and then go back and pick it up. Equipment. Actually, I think it's yours? No. It's yours. That's another minor gripe, is that the symbols, particularly for like Kisara and Alphen's and Dolalim's and Renwell's armor, is so close together that I can't tell just by glancing at the
It's a bit of
symbol.
an exaggeration, though.
And with this, fast travel anywhere should have opened up again.
We made it to Cislodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Fast travel point added. Lemon gel. Please tell me this will just work. Thank you.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
No, I can't even. Okay. Yep. Okay. Story, I guess.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back. As soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Haros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan.
Cislodia's probably in good hands with him.
Yeah. Now we can focus on finding a ship.
Are they really resistance groups anymore? Well, I guess there's still Lenegus to resist. But at this point, it feels more like they're the de facto leaders of each city or region, more so than actively resisting at this point.
A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almadria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it.
They just keep coming, and they just keep coming, and they just keep coming.
Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Harrows should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calabria? Ganeth Harrows would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Legil, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Sar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
I feel like Legil would have the least on her hands, so I guess Rinwell's probably correct.
It's freezing.
It's always like this in Cislodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
Yeah. Oh, can I can finally freaking fast travel. Okay. Start with the Owl Forest.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Silver Sin Cleaver armor. Okay. Thanks for, well, yep, thanks for coming out. Probably, this is about the time I normally end anyway, so yeah, here's probably as good as a place to end things. Copper Sin Cleaver armor, red black wolf vest, green wolf vest. That was a lot
Looks
of
like
stuff.
we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained.
I thought the Danon Owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
Someone's abused.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Shion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean...
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see.
What do you mean?
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
That was longer than I was expecting. So yeah, so it's about time for me to wrap up anyway. Yeah, so now that fast travel has finally opened up for us again, I think, and it seems to be quite a number of side quests to do. That's what we'll do next time. That'll should be next Tuesday. Yep. Thanks for coming out. Be sure to hit the follow button if you haven't already. Thanks again.